Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. So we're going to do a couple things in this video. First and foremost, we're going to go over a couple major updates on the channel. On the Clash Royale account, just hit 4,000 trophies, major milestone, so we're officially in the Challengers League. Now, the second huge update, we will officially be streaming for the Clash Royalepedia YouTube channel. So starting tomorrow and going forward, will be every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be streaming Clash Royale. And essentially the idea is to engage with the subscribers here, along with the many fans of ClashRoyalepedia.com, in which at some point we will be starting tournaments where we all can join and have fun. So it's a great, exciting partnership that we started, and we've done a lot of work in the past with the website, but now we're going to bridge it together and create an ultimate experience for you guys. Now, as far as this video, what we're planning to do is the deck that we're going to explain here, which is the Pekka's Army. I'm going to feature it in the stream tomorrow. So each stream will feature what my latest deck is, and you'll see exactly how to play it and how it does in real ladder matches. Now, it's very important, guys, to subscribe to the Clash Royalepedia channel as soon as this video is over. That way you can get the notification tomorrow when the stream starts, and be sure to follow myself along Clash Royalepedia on Twitter so that you can get the updates as far as what we're going to be doing every week. Now, as far as this video here, the first part will be the Pekka's Army analysis, in which we're going to show you how it does against the weaknesses. In the past, I've shown you decks on how OP and powerful they are. We're changing things up a little bit. I want you to get some realistic views of how the deck fares against the biggest weaknesses and counters that it has. The second part of the video, with the recent Night Witch challenge, there were some promotional offers that were there, along with some other items that are obtained during the week. It's a pretty good week as far as cards I've gotten. So we're going to show you some chest openings, along with some screenshots of clan chests that I opened, along with some other chests that I won from my matches, in which we got some pretty sick cards. And that'll be pretty much it, folks. So longer video than usual, but I definitely recommend checking it out. We're going to cover a lot, and again, it's just a lot of fun that we're going to have. All right, so things to sign off on. Check out Clash Royalepedia after this video. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, and if it's your first time watching me, definitely hit the subscribe button. You're not going to regret it. This channel is awesome. We cover Clash Royalepedia like crazy. All right, and for my returning subs, you helped me get to this point, folks. This channel is growing. This is a movement. The Real Legend of Gaming is for real, and DaReal is at the front of the ride. All right, so enjoy. Alright, folks, so we're going to show you this Pekka Army deck. Recently, again, got me into Challengers League. And just like any other tank deck, especially the Pekka, we're only going to use it for tanking purposes. And the way I've been doing it recently is we use those tanks in the double elixir time. The rest of the match, we're going to use the army, which consists of the baby dragon, the knight, the ice wizard, the musketeer, the minions, with support from the zap and the log. This is the great video to show, because we show you how to counter against the Infernal Tower, which is one of the biggest enemies for the Pekka. I despise that card to the point where I had to craft something that can still allow me to use this Pekka in the ladder matches. Now, against elite barbarians, we already know we throw a knight to the side. They got some fire spirits, so that is going to take them out, but we got rid of one elite barbarian. Now, considering that at level 12, we survived a massive push. Now we're going to use the Ice Wizard to clean up the mess. So if you take out the Pekka from this equation, the elixir cost of this deck is massively low. So you're able to run and cycle these cards as much as possible, giving you a lot of offense and great defense as well. So we'll use the Pekka there. We'll top off the minions on top. We did lose that tower. However, we did a lot of damage on the other side, so we're going to be pretty good. And there goes that Infernal Tower again. So if you look at the mistake I made, I pushed too hard on that side. I didn't really need to, because I only had about 200 HP left. We could have waited until later in the match to finish it off. However, sometimes you have that anxiety when you're down 1-0, you want to tie it up quick. So be sure not to be anxious and be patient. One of the key components in his upper ladder matches. Nonetheless, we're looking good. We stopped that Valk. Now we can focus on stopping these elite barbarians, with also in the back of our mind that it's double elixir time. So the Knight, personally, is an amazing tank right now. It's so popular. If you look at Clash Royale TV, the Knight is almost in every deck. So now we let the poke Pekka just roll up. We got the baby dragon from behind and the musketeer along with the minions. We got an electro wizard and an infernal tower. So we use the baby dragon as a tank for the Knight and the Pekka. Use the log to clear out whatever comes in the way. And remember, you got the musketeer still chipping away. So check that out. We wiped out that whole push. Pekka's still at 50% HP. Knight is looking pretty good behind that Pekka. And we got a baby dragon because the cycle just re-rolled with the elixir. So, massive comeback. We were down 1-0. We were able to win 2-0 against a deck that had an Infernal Tower, a Hog Rider, Elite Barbarians, and Valks. Pretty impressive, I believe. So, I'm going to show you another video. And again, I'm using a very different technique here. I usually show you how strong and powerful the deck is. I decided to show you how the deck does against its weaknesses. Now, another weakness it does have, which if you control the flow of the match the right way, is the spawner decks, which have made an incredible comeback, a lot due to the part that the Goblin Hut has been buffed. The other cards have always been pretty popular as counters to the tanks, the Elite Barbarians, Hogs, and all the good stuff. So this deck here is pretty unique because it's a spawner deck along with the Skarmy and the Princess. So it's going to bait out your log and it's going to bait out your zap. Now also, it has the Infernal Tower, which can also bait out the zap. And this card here has been making a comeback in the meta because it's a quick Infernal Tower that can just mobily attack you anywhere. And that's very, very key for going against tanks like the Pekka. Now in this instance, we weren't able to save the Pekka because there was just too much going on. But on the bright side, we stopped a major part of that push and we're still going. Got the Princess on the side, we'll throw the log. It's kind of a wash right there, but we did some chip damage. Baby Dragon is clearing out the Goblin Hut mess. Ice Wizard supporting along with that splash damage. Now he's dropping down a Lumberjack, which is also a card that's been recently buffed. So we tackle with the Knight, and we also have to focus on the other side where the level Knight Hog just attacked. That Hog is getting a lot of damage in, but we can clean it up with the minions. So the strategy when going against these Goblin Hut decks is the opponent loves to throw you off because they want to bring out that log or zap in order to continue focusing on the other lane. So you got to pay attention to both sides. This deck has great counters that can work on their own on each side corresponding. So you got the Musketeer there. Again, doing the same thing the Baby Dragon was doing with the Goblin Hut, chipping away. It allows you now to throw your Baby Dragon on the side, getting clean damage without being attacked. We'll log that Princess again. So you see it's rinse, repeat, counter until it's double elixir time where you have fun. Now the flow of this match is very fast. And when you have a Hog Rider and the spawners, you might not be able to use your Pekka, and honestly that's okay. Because that's why you still have another 7 cards. So watch how the deck works without using this tank. It just counters everything. Check that out. You still got your Baby Dragon tanking on the other side for the Musketeer. So what's unique about it is you got a Knight as a tank, Baby Dragon as a tank as well. And look, you got your minions to support. We're doing pretty good. We almost lost that tower there, but we stopped it. And folks, that's what it's all about, stopping it. It's not a win until they get the tower. So now we're able to focus on the right-hand side. We got enough support on the left to keep that 83 HP tower on our side so far. And there you have it. We showed you how the deck works against 2 of his weaknesses. When everything is rolling, this deck is powerful. The Pekka can by itself take out that Golem, And I did have a highlight there that I did want to show. However, it did time out because I waited too long to record it. Now, over the weekend, there were some summer specials with the gems and the chests. So we're going to show you some chest openings. We did 2 super magical chests, a magical and a giant chest. So let's go right into that. So we got enough gold there to upgrade our log to level 3. 100 archers, 50 goblin hunts in case I wanted to spawn. The Tesla, which is making a comeback in challenge modes. The heal spell. 11 bowlers. That's pretty impressive. And if I was a prince guy, 13. And a lumberjack. I like that a lot because I am going to make a deck with the lumberjack. And I have some classics like Elite Pekka's Fury. The Elite Barbarian with the lumberjack deck. I mean, we got some classics that we can revisit again. Now, the summer offer was a pretty good deal. So for about $35, maybe $38 with tax, you can get a crap load of gems. I'm not telling you to go ahead and buy it, not at all, but if you are someone that doesn't mind spending money on the game, then it's a good deal. And this is the only time I really spend money on Clash Royale is when there's a great offer like this. So the super magical chest gives you 6,500 gems, which alone is about $50. And then you get a magical chest, which is 4,500 gems on its own. So that's real good value there. Magical chest is 800 gems. Plus you're getting the bonus 2,500 gems, which is about $20. So good value there as well. And the giant chest is about, I think it's like 450 to 500 gems. Plus the 1,200, which is $10 value. Alright, so let's show you the giant chest. Alright, so we got Executioner. 31 tombstones, that's not bad either. And 272 elite barbs. I don't use them really anymore since I've made decks a long time ago. I think I reached the point where I despise them so much. But we featured them in Elite Stone Wall recently on Clash Royalepedia. Got some Goblin Gangs. Fire Spirits. Some Ice Spirits. Some Spirit Goblins. Poison spells always good. And more heal spells. So not bad. And a few more prints. Always screenshot that. I like to share that on the social medias, of course. Alright, so super magical time. Some more gold. Some Pekkas. Some Infernal Towers. More poison. Okay. Some furnaces. That's pretty good. Some elixir collectors. You can always use those. Cannons. And some guards.